Alright you guys, we got a couple more fluid changes left on this old truck and then everything will be changed. So we got transfer case that needs to be changed. So we got some ATF fluid, got some gear oil for the front and rear differentials. Got a little pump for the gear oil, and I picked up another pump just so I don't mix. I don't know if it matters, but thought I'd get one for ATF fluid. Also, I got a slow leak on a coolant fitting on the top of the engine, so I picked up a new fitting from the store. It's only 12 bucks. I was gonna get a barbed fitting, but they didn't have anything that would work, so maybe later I'll take the old one and go up to a hardware store or something and find a barbed fitting, because I don't know if I really like this weird quick connect thing. Gonna need a socket set and a drain pan. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to take off a skid plate to get to the transfer case. And looks like there's a bunch of rocks up in here too, so it'll be good to get everything cleared out. I think that's the fill hole. And the drain is, yeah, kind of hidden behind the plate, I think. Yeah, there it is. That's it right there. So we gotta take this off. Ugh, there's a nut that's spinning, but I can't even feel it. It's completely caked up with stuff. Oh boy. Okay, I think I can feel all those nuts pretty good. I think I should be able to get a socket on there. Holy moly. This isn't even half of it. Yeah, it feels like a 9/16. Feels like a millimeter. It feels like metric. Barely fits the 9/16. It's a 15 millimeter. Oh, that thing's heavy. Oh, there's a bunch of dirt in it. Holy moly. Alright, there's the drain. There's the fill. Sweet. There's some dirt out of here. Dirt, sand. A lot of sand. Use this stuff to fill up the driveway, I guess. Fill up the dents, driveway dents. Get this cleaned up really good. I don't want any gunk getting in there. And we're going to take the top bolt out first to make sure it's not seized. Don't want to drain the oil if there's no way to put any back in there. Yeah, let's give it a little splash of some PB Blast. Just in case the top one is looking kind of grungy. Extension doesn't want to go in there all the way, so I'm gonna try and see if there's anything I can clean out from in there. It does feel kind of dirty. Yeah, I guess I don't need the extension. Still not getting in there very far though. There it goes. Whew. Good, good, good. Okay. Clean off a few more boogers here. I might even go grab some brake cleaner. And this is looking kind of nasty. Yeah. Let's get that cleaned out there. Actually, let's just use some compressed air. I'm running low on chems. And okay, I think it's looking pretty good. Oh, it's got plenty in there, that's good. Oh, let's go get the dirt pan. It was looking pretty decent. Not too dark. Doesn't look like these fit the Super Tech bottles, but it is long enough to reach the bottom. So let's cut a little hole. Do this. Alright, now I will just fill it up until it spills out. Oh, there we are, finally, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's do a couple extra pumps. Hold that in with my thumb as much as I can. Get that plug. Plug it in. Grab my wrench here. Okay. Okay. Okay, I spent another half hour to 45 minutes scraping out this cross member and blowing it out. Took a wire brush to the spot where the skid plate goes, so that's cleaned up. Went around and hit a few bolts with PB Blaster that were looking really rusty, just in case I need to get to those in the future. And I see a Zerk grease fitting that I might not, I think I hit that already, but I'm gonna hit him again a little bit. Give him a couple squirts just in case. I'll see if there's any others I can get while I'm here. Okay, transfer case is done. Okay, for the front differential, got another skid plate, but thankfully this has bolts that are threaded into the frame instead of having nuts, which is good because it feels like we got some more gunk caked up in there. like really bad. So let's hope that there's no nuts back there, otherwise I gotta do some digging, some deep digging. So let's get this off. Drain bolt and the fill bolts. Got the wheel turned out to the right. Gives me a little more room. And yeah, another. Gonna be a bit easier than the transfer case. A little more room to work over here. Looks like the fill bolts and the skid plate bolts are all 15mm. This is a little bit smaller for some reason. That's the top bolt. That feels kind of dry. Let's see if there's anything coming out the bottom. Got a 1/2 inch on the bottom, or 13. Let's hope something comes out of there. Yep, something came out of there. Something also fell in there. Let's see what that was here in a second. Doesn't look too bad. It looks a little green. But yeah, still got some. Speed this up a little bit. No, didn't make a difference. That's better. Okay. Let's see what fell in here. Oh, a washer. Does it need a washer? It's like a plastic washer. Yeah, I should probably put that back on there. Okay, don't have to get that too tight there. Some grit in there too. Let's clamp the bolt, clamp the threads. Alright, we got some 90 weight. Gonna pump a little into the drain pan here just to clear the tube, just in case there's any crumbs in there. Okay. Finally getting there. Yeah, finally, holy moly. Go a couple extra pumps. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see if I can clean this up a little bit. Don't think I'm going to bother with the pressure washer on this one. It's also greasy. I don't think it's going to help much. This works pretty good. It's kind of satisfying. What is that? Some safety, some wire. Okay, that's probably good enough. Let's go scrape underneath here a little bit and get that plate back out. Alright, got things dusted out in here. I'll come back later with the pressure washer and clean things up really good. In the process, I found this little barbed looking fitting there, and I think it's a breather for the transfer case. And it had a little bit of dirt in there, like one of those little black mud dauber bees, or whatever they're called. I used to call them mud daubers. But they like to go around and fill up holes with mud, and it kind of looked like it had a little bit of mud in there. It wasn't very full though, like they usually do. So I'm not really sure what it was, but I put a coarse thread screw in there while turning it so I could pull it outward and not push anything inward. And it cleaned out pretty easy, but now we got a open hole, and I'm gonna cover that up and make a filter with a piece of foam topper pad and a zip tie. We probably should have a hose on there going up higher so it doesn't get water in it if I ever go through a really deep puddle or something, but my hoses are all buried right now. Okay, I went digging around and found an old piece of hose, I think from Jimmy, which should work. And then we can have a breather up higher just in case I ever go through any deep puddles. Okay, got a hose on there, hose clamp, good and tight. Not too tight because that's a plastic fitting. And it goes up. It's right there. Probably mess with that a little later. Reroute that or something, but for right now that'll work just fine. Is it different? No. Alright, skid plate is back on, and the front differential is done. And we just got the back. Okay. I got fill over on the side. Still up at the top. Yeah, that's looking kind of dark. Also, while I'm over here, I'm gonna go ahead and take the spare tire down. I don't really care for this weird setup. I don't even have the tool with me to take it down, or a jack. If I get it flat, I'm just gonna have to drive on it or call the tow company. But right now I'm not really set up for changing tires, and it needs to get replaced, and there's no reason I can't just put it in the back of the truck and just open up the area. Okay, that's up. I mean, it's kind of cool, but I don't want to have to worry about this getting stuck or anything. not having the tool with me. It's also old and probably rusty. Who knows how much longer that cable's gonna be good for. I don't know, it's kind of cool. Kind of cool little setup there. A little mini crane for your spare tire, but yeah, it's a pickup truck. We just put it in the back. See everything that I need to get to, but this truck is really beefed up. That's actually in pretty decent condition. It's all greasy too. Maybe I should leave that there. Yeah, I mean, I could just, there's no reason I can't just put this in the back of the truck. Be a lot easier to get to. This, I don't know, is not coming off. Ouch. Good year. Actually feels like a halfway decent flare. I mean, I wouldn't trust it for very long, but yeah, I kind of like this. This is, kind of cool. But it's just more stuff that can break on you. And it's a pain in the butt to get down. I'll just make like a spare tire mount for the bed. At some point, I don't have to do this alongside the road. See, does this come out easy? Let's take this out too. Clip and a pin. Let's see, which way does it come off? There we go. Clip, pin, rod. Oops. First come out that way. Once you move this mini crane, it's all over this thing. What is that? Tight. Holy crap, I thought I was gonna snap the bolt trying to get that out of there. That was on tight. Ooh, that nut is hot. Hot, 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 hot. Why was that so stiff? Alright, there you go. Little mini crane. Probably use that for something. But I don't need that down here. It's kind of gimmicky, if you ask me. More stuff that could break. More stuff that's in the way. There we go. Alright. Okay, cool. Nice. Now I can run exhaust this way if I want. I was thinking duals would be kind of cool in here. Dual flow masters, run them out the back. Yeah, alright, cool. That's one thing I can scratch off my list. Yeah, I love the extra space. Much better. I'll leave a couple of these in so it doesn't get too messy. This is why I hate this stupid idea of using sealant. It's just so hard to take off. Yeah, make sure you get a good gasket though. I mean, I did do this, but I think I sealed up the one on the RV with ultra black, and so that'll be just a huge pain in the kind of dark, but not too bad. Open that up a little more. There's a gasket on this one. Sealed on though. I'm gonna go get me a nice thick rubber gasket so I can work on this in the future without having to rip it apart. Oh boy, there is some buildup in there, that's for sure. Even some chunks. Chunks from something. Oh, is that a magnet? Oh, it is a magnet. My blade's sticking to it. It definitely did its job. We had some little, couple of chunks of metal right there. Looks like some shavings. Looks okay. At least over here on this side. Oh yeah. There's another chunk in there, I think. No? Oh, just a whole lot of metal. It's like metal paste. Yep, I'm gonna have to get some brake cleaner up in there. Parts cleaner or something. This is stupid. Just get a rubber gasket. There's a lot of stuff on that magnet. A lot of powder anyway. There's maybe 3 chunks of metal. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 little chunks of metal. One of them looks like a shaving. Can't see where it came from though. I mean, it could be anywhere up in there. The spider gears. But, yeah. Pretty dirty. Pretty dirty. On the bottom of the gear, it's got some metal shavings on it from the magnet. Shavings on the main. The 3 pieces that came out. Pretty tiny. This one's curled. Shavings. That one's a little thicker than the first 2. Kind of has a round shape to it. Yeah, it just kind of looks like some thin shavings that came off of something. A razor blade might be a little easier, but don't want to scratch it. I hate this stuff. I'm never putting this on any of my vehicles ever. Ever again, anyway. I think Patches might have got gasket. Okay, wire wheel seems to be working best. This is still a very tedious process. Probably gonna take me 30 to 45 minutes just to clean both sides of this gasket surfaces, mating surfaces, whatever you want to call them. Alright, I had to hop on eBay. There's no good options on Summit. I mean, they had one for $30, but there would have been shipping, and not a big fan of using that website. I like eBay. I can check, there's actually reviews and seller feedback and all that stuff, and this is looking like a really good company for $26.95 with free shipping, free 1 to 3 day shipping. And this is rubber coated steel strips, and it is a reusable gasket. So that is exactly what I'm looking for. And the best part, these are made in the USA. No RTV or sealant required. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and get that ordered. Okay, while we're waiting on that gasket to show up, I got those bolts put back in there. 2 of them on each side are finger tight. Just kind of holding that on there and keep moisture out and dust or anything. Alright, just got in the lube locker gasket. A GM 14 bolt, full float. Use no RTV. Made in USA. That's how it should be. I'm sick of putting RTV on everything, making it difficult to take apart. Oh yeah, that feels very nice. Wow. like that. I like it even better since it's made in USA. Good quality, reusable. Fancy gasket right there, I like it. Perfect fit. Yes, a gasket without glue. There is something very satisfying about that. It seems a whole lot cleaner. And I know if I ever have to get in here again, it won't be a huge headache. Stripping all the sealant off. I think that's such a stupid idea. I'm gonna start paying for these things. These are nice. This needs to go back on here. Right there. Gonna go around and just get all these snug. Okay, got everything snug. And I'm going to be torquing everything down to 30 foot-pounds. I'm going to try and do a little pattern here. I don't think it matters. Let's just go and counterclockwise, I guess. I didn't realize until later that there's actually a bolt tightening pattern printed right on the shipping package. So next time I do this, I'll be sure to follow that. Alright, everything torqued down to 30. that is done. Alright, been watching that housing for a little while, and that cover is not leaking. Love that new gasket. I'm gonna start looking for those from now on. I hate that paper crap that just tears apart and leaves a huge mess, or a bunch of glue holding things together that you gotta scrape off. I am done with it. So that feels great. Getting Rusty's fluids all changed. Every single one is done, except for coolant. That'll be next, since I had a little bit of a mishap. So he will also get some fresh coolant for his engine. Lots of fresh fluid. Rusty's going to be ready for a road trip here soon.